Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth Alpha 14. So as you can see, we've done a little bit of work off camera as always. Mason level 3, great job. That's actually one of the things I wanted to get done today, so we kind of nailed it right off the bat. Let's take a look. The reason being we want to get this blacksmithing hammer as well as some of that other stuff that's already building. We have quite a few things happen and just kind of in the background, and you're going to see them kind of take shape over time here. I essentially just put a bunch of build orders in place, so we're going to get some different looking areas essentially. So the garden's going to look a little bit different, as well as kind of some expansion on the roads. These walls, I think I'm really enjoying them. They're kind of doing it for me. I wish we could kind of keep the scaffolding on one side. I think that would look pretty cool. And it would be kind of an interesting way to kind of like build walls where you could have, you know, potentially maybe archers one day on top of them. Or perhaps just in the towers. I don't know. Either way, it all works out. We're going to keep working on the tower design a little bit. It's kind of a short little stubby tower. But it'll get the job done for now. I know they've done some work in terms of being able to tear down buildings so you can kind of rebuild them if you don't like them. But seeing as how it's in a pre-release version of Alpha 14, I don't think we're going to be trying to do too much of that, at least for the time being. I think I like how this is going to turn out. We'll have to see. I wish we would have evened this out before. It's neither here nor there, really. So we're just kind of moving some stuff around, right? So we got the crates over here. We got the herbalist lab over here, because now these crates are going to be housing all of the flowers so that we can get them out of our primary stockpile. We've already sped up time, so we can't do that. But now that we have access to a blacksmith, let's see who we have exactly here. So they're doing this activity. It's probably a placeholder. But we only have 3 workers. I think I want to get one more before we commit one of them into a blacksmith role, essentially. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. These roads, they're a little bit matchy in terms of being the exact same as the walls that are right in front of them. But that's kind of the point. We're going to play around and see what works, what doesn't here in the pre-release, and then maybe we can get kind of like a finalized version. So when it does eventually, and it will go into a full release Alpha 14, we kind of have a better idea of what goes well together, what doesn't. You know, games like this, it's a little bit harder to go back and forth. Like, you know, when I play Minecraft, you can essentially like build a thing really quick and be like, no, that's stupid, and then just tear it down and retry it. Not so much in this game. We're gonna need more stone. We have a good amount of stone. Let's see what everybody's working on. I'm kind of curious as to why. Oh, because that's that's because that's where the crates used to be. Got it. Oh gosh, what building material did we use? I think it was this one actually. Let's put 2 there, 2 there. Finish editing and build it. Yes, thank you all. So they will get to work on that hopefully. Where is the goblin at is what I'm wondering. Over on the top side here, so our footmen are on the way. Using that beautiful road system makes them a little bit faster. And this should be a pretty easy fight for us. Took him down. Let's get that iron ore for sure. You didn't drop anything great, so where are you going in such a hurry? Oh. To bed, I guess. Okay. That's fair. It's fair. So they're going to finish on this road here. We also have a mining for more stone because we're going to need it to kind of complete this road system as well as all of these walls. It does take a fair amount of resources, not a ton by any means, but a fair amount. We've also crafted some more of these torches. So, okay, that's fine. I kind of want to change up how we have the torches placed, and I think kind of having them up here will look a little bit better than having them down below there. So I think we're just going to do 2 on each side is probably going to be fine, and we're putting them on the outside of this little square here. We're going to do 1 there, 1 there. 1 there. one there. Once those are done, we can get rid of all these torches down below, because it'll probably be a little bit overkill to have all of those torches going at once. Will it? A lot of torches on one building, that's for sure. Why aren't you lighting up? Oh, you're not placed yet. Okay, I forgive you. So this wall is being completed. This is going to be completed here pretty soon. And once that is, I think what we're going to do is take these berry bushes. And is there any reasonable way to get all of these over here? Let's see. We have quite a few of them. How close can we reasonably put these? Pretty reasonable, actually. We're getting a little bit framey here. I'm not quite sure why. I wonder if it's because it's rendering all these torches. I bet you it's because it's rendering all these torches. Okay, let's take some of these down. Not a super optimized game by any means. It's really interesting. You can run like Arc at full settings, but Stonehearth will just like destroy your system. A trader approaches the town. Okay, we'll talk to you, I suppose. We have no reason not to. 12 wooden chairs, 6 wood. No, never in that trade will I do that. So let's keep moving these guys. We should have enough room to put. Why can we not place this right here? I guess this is the same. Okay. Just overthinking it. That's fine. Okay, we'll take this guy. We'll move it. We'll move it right here. Right here. Perfect. Okay. So we got some berry bushes over there. I think that's where we're going to keep them. That only makes the most sense. We have 4 left. I wish there was a better way we can put these somewhere. I have an idea. Why don't we just put them over here to kind of act as shrubs, almost? I think that's a good use for them. We shouldn't need them for food for very much longer. Daily update, we didn't do it. Spoiler, we didn't do it. We need so much more food, which is really interesting, because you would think with this entire garden we would have enough food, but I suppose not. Can we harvest this? We can and we shall. What is going on with this? Finished, build it. Yes, thank you. Okay, so what next? I think what is next is we take a look in here and see what we want to do. And I think what we want to do here is take this chest. We will place it like so. And we will put all of our gold coins into that chest. So that'll free up a little bit more space from our main stockpile. And we really need to get a blacksmith going, like more than anything else, so we can start using some of this copper ore, of which we have too much, essentially. Chest is down, perfect. It is acting as a complete stockpile. We do not want that. Hit none. Thank you. And we just want gold and trophies in here. And that... Okay, flowers and silkweed work too, I suppose. Let's take a look. Do we need... We need a much bigger stockpile. Oh my goodness. I think what we do here... Armed goblin, that's fine. Let's build a couple more chests, and we're gonna start working on kind of organizing all of our stuff. That was wonky. He's gonna go up and get this goblin for us, though. What's the deal with this wall right here? Ah, got it. Nailed it. Just one goblin, really. Is that it? I suppose it is. So let us take a look here. I like this design a lot more, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks way better. I think we take these chests we just made And we have to find good spots for them, right? So, like, here we can put all of the stone, and here we can put all of the wood. Right, so let's open this guy up. We're gonna say none except for stone, and here we're gonna say none except for wood. Here we're gonna take off stone, we're gonna take off wood. So all that stuff will be transferred over into these two chests here. So that should free up enough space to keep everything going smoothly, at least for a little while here. One would hope. One would hope. We still need a weaver. We still need all the things. Are we filling this stuff up? No, we shouldn't be able to fill. We shouldn't be able to fill that up, I don't think. Let's go and harvest these 2 bushes. And from here, we have to start thinking, right? Like, we need to get a blacksmith. We have a worker. Like, we can have a blacksmith right now. And I think that is exactly what we do. Let's get a blacksmith made. It's only going to get harder from here. So, we essentially just need to get a forge. We need a blacksmith so we can start getting better armor and better weapons for our footmen, of which we have 2. And potentially maybe even a 3rd footman at some point. I'm not really sure. 64 out of 64 use, 64 out of 64 use. So we need more space, essentially, is what this is telling me. Let's move this. Let's grab this. Let's move that as well. Right there. Let's go ahead and build a couple more of these guys, I suppose. Just 2 should do it. And 64 slots, I believe. Yeah, 64 there as well. So that's going to be the biggest chest we can make as far as I'm aware of. But it did free up quite a bit of space, so we're doing good with that. Let's take a look. Grab 2 more of these. Let's turn them around. Turn them around. Do the thing. There we go. 1 here and 1 here, I suppose. And same exact concept. We're gonna say none. We're gonna say stone, none, and wood. And stone. Perfect. Okay. So that should do it for us in terms of getting all of our stuff stored. One would hope at this point. Our blacksmith created a forge for us here. So next question, where do we put the forge? Potentially up here is what I'm thinking. Simple merchant. We should have stuff to sell him, I would imagine here. Now that I think about it, we don't really need these. I was going to use these to fill up some space. 12 wooden wall lanterns. I don't think we need 12 of those. That's about it. We can probably sell some of these flowers. We don't particularly need them. And I think that's going to do us for that. All the gold is still in here. Oh, I know why. Okay, boom, boom. Done. All that will get moved into our very, very, very fortified tower up here. So it should all be put in here. What is all this doing in here? Apparently that's a good place for flowers. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But it's okay for now. We're not exactly running out of room in terms of treasure. The forge. Where do we put the forge? Potentially up here. I like the idea of the forge being up there. Invaders are approaching. These wolves again, man. We should be able to get them pretty easily, and we will. Let's go ahead. Where is it? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Let's go ahead and loot that. Feel good about it. Daily update. We're getting close. We're getting really, really close. I feel good about it. All these flowers need somewhere to go. 32 out of 32, 32 out of 32. It may be time to build a couple more chests. We're just gonna have all the chests made here. 2 more should do us. As far as I'm concerned, 2 more should do us there. Now, the question is, where do we put the forge? Because it's gonna need wood in order to operate. So potentially we just put it right here, and we call it good. We can move this stuff So we can move it, I don't know, just up here, probably. And it looks like our footmen are about to go do some serious work up here for us. Perfect. And perfect, nailed it. Feel good about it. I think this is a great spot for a forge, to be perfectly honest. And we can always change it later if we hate it. Is there a particularly good way to do this? Maybe not. Maybe we just put it like right here. And we're just gonna be okay with that, essentially, for now. Requirements unmet. We need metal ingots. We can make plenty of these. In fact, we can make, let's just say 20 for now. We're gonna need it anyways for the leveling up. I hear battle music again. Something over here. We have another giant zombie. We're gonna have to deal with that. Maybe we do a couple upgrades and then go over there. It wasn't too bad the first time around, but it also didn't really interact with us at all either, so it could be much worse than we think it is. Let's see, what else can we do? What else do we want to do? This looks okay. It looks good enough as far as I'm concerned. Maybe put some fences up around it. That could be nice. We have plenty of wood to spare, honestly. Let's take a look. We have plenty, and our carpenter needs to do a thing anyway, so there you go. Enjoy. I think we continue building the walls out here. I am pretty much just enjoying this. What now? All of the battle music, man. All of it. We got wolves over here. We got a goblin camp over here. Oh. This part of town is getting rough. In Alpha 14, the game does get progressively harder, so it is actually farmer level 6. Not surprised. Not surprised. Nature surprised, not implemented. Whoa, mix those two up pretty badly. Blacksmith level 1, perfect. Bronze Age. That's all we really needed. We're gonna go ahead and make the blacksmith anvil, and let's take a look here. Everything else is gonna start to take iron and steel. So this is going to give 16 attack, that's going to give 14 attack. This has 12, so it is a net upgrade for both of our footmen, so we are definitely going to be doing this. Except we don't have bolts of leather because we don't have a... we also don't have any tin. Oh yes we do. 256 items. Okay, so the vault is what we desperately need. We also need to start working on getting some tin, which there is a vein right here. Let's go ahead and chop that tree down, get a better look at it. I think you're gonna go work on that right now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Herbalist doing the work. And what is the best way to go about this? I think just like that is probably going to be the best way. And then essentially what we need is we need ladders going up. So one there, and then I don't know, maybe one there. Carpenter level 4. Extended catalog. The carpenter now has the courage to try more elaborate projects. Perfect. Okay, I'm okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. And those ladders are going to be tall enough to start working on our tin as well. So we're going to have more than enough here in order to we can build what, 6 of these so far? Let's go and build 6 of them. Sounds good to me. So we're gonna have more than enough to get into like some bronze equipment for our footmen. The next thing we really desperately need is probably going to be a weaver, essentially. Whereas to sell, we probably don't want any of them. I don't really want any of these, so just get rid of them, I guess. Sell some of these, I suppose. Call it good. And you should... yeah, so we're all good here. Oh, this is a huge tin vein. Perfect. This is exactly what we needed. We can even go like that. I think we got that right. Pretty sure we did. So we're gonna have a ton of metal going on here. Blacksmith level 2, Iron Age. Okay, so I guess we need to find iron now. So we got silver, plenty of coal. Silver, plenty of coal. Silver, copper, plenty of coal. Gold. No iron right off the bat here, 10. We're gonna have to keep looking. We gotta go deal with this thing over here. That's a little bit scary. I think that's gonna do it for this episode, however. What is this? Basket of carrots that are rotten. Ew. I agree. Disgusting. I think that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more Stonehearth Alpha 14, hit that subscribe button. You know what to do. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and we'll see you. What are you two doing? Next episode.